Hello to the side and back, my name is Tokika Uzuru, also known as Toki, and in today's video I'm going to continue the two-part series of setting and achieving goals. This video specifically is going to talk about the folk magic, metaphysical, mystical, witchcraft stuff that you can use to assist. Now in my last video of setting and achieving goals, we talked about picking the right goal and wording it correctly so you know exactly what path you need to take and where you're supposed to be, having little milestones to reach, and also understanding your strengths and weaknesses, what you would do and what you wouldn't do realistically. But in this video we're going to start off with figuring out the right time to start things. Now typically people start at the beginning of the year, New Year's resolution. Usually they can't stick to the New Year's resolutions. I've already talked about some of the reasons I think why. So instead I will give you some alternative times to start other than just New Year's. First one, whenever the motivation and inspiration hits hard. I find that the only problem with this is that sometimes the motivation and inspiration can hit very hard at very difficult times of the day. I end up having a lot of inspiration right before I go to bed, and that is not usually when I have the ability to write stuff down or even do a lot of the stuff that I'm inspired to do. Around your birthday, at least as I see it spiritually, is your own personal New Year's. It was when you were first brought into this world, and it will always be the marker of the beginning of your life and where the end of your personal year is. Sticking on theme to specific times of the year, spring. Spring is almost here if it isn't already, and it is usually seen as new beginnings, especially in the realm of witchcraft. However, if those don't seem like the perfect time to start for you, you can also figure out exactly where the sun and moon is relative to where we can see it in the sky, and exactly which zodiac constellation it would be seen in. Same thing goes with the moon, but the moon has another level on it. The moon has its own cycles, and cheat sheet, specifically the new moon is for new beginnings, but it's also having a clean slate that you can build on, and the full moon is usually where, the way that I see it is, the cup is full and it's ready to get rid of stuff, or it's like higher energy if you need that much of a boost. Now that we got through the times in which you could start, let's talk about how to start, which is solely depending on what your goal is. If you want to stop a bad habit, you have the ability to write said bad habit on a piece of paper and burn it. Of course, in a well-ventilated area, and please remember the fire safety rules. If your goal is to have a long-lasting result of whatever the thing that you're wanting, then it would probably be best to bury it. If the thing that you set as your goal is something that you want to just easily flow into your life, then submerging the piece of paper in water and or having the piece of paper under running water will assist in the thing. But if all else fails, then you can easily just scream it at the top of your lungs while it is windy. Now, planning. Typically whenever I plan anything spiritually, I always light a candle. However, I also do just light a candle if I'm about to start anything that is typically creative or anything that happens to deal with my personal health. Or at least I'm supposed to. I forget a lot, and I probably should get better at that. But you could choose a candle that is whatever color and or scent that corresponds to your goal. But if you can't get to a specific color and or scent, then a white unscented tea light can be used in replace of it. You could also take whatever herb corresponds with the goal and either turn it into your own room spray or burn it in a well ventilated area, and also remembering the fire safety rules. Or you could use the essential oil equivalents to whatever herb you were wanting to choose and use an oil diffuser. Again, setting the room up for whatever mood you need to be in. If you're not too comfortable in burning the herbs directly, you could easily get an incense that is the same scent as whatever herb you wanted to use. And lastly, picking an object as a physical reminder of your goal. Basically, picking an object and enchanting it with the intention of being able to achieve whatever goal you set yourself for. Now, this could be just like a random rock. Maybe you would want to paint it to go ahead and assist even more in achieving the goal, or maybe it is a piece of jewelry that you would decide to wear every day so you can help remind yourself to do the thing. This is also where things like crystals and talismans, sigils, it's also where those things can come in handy. So like rose quartz, if you're trying to bring like love into your life, but also trying to assist in reminding you to take better care of yourself. You could also use sea glass or any type of colored rock. Back onto the color correspondence thing, you could also just paint your nails and have the color of your nails either correspond to a specific crystal or correspond to your specific goal, which I think is fantastic. And that is about it. That's all I have for how to use your magic in assisting you with setting and achieving your goals. Okay, I had to record this video at least 3 to 4 times because of several interruptions. 2, an update on my hair. It looks pretty. It is growing. I just decided to go ahead and wear it semi out today as I'm filming. I might end up doing like a full updated video on how my hair is growing. But it is time for me to do the stereotypical YouTuber outro, where I, as a stereotypical YouTuber, would ask you to do the following. We can speak English. It's English that we can speak. Of course, typical like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified of whatever I post. And any type of questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for future videos can be put down into the comment section below. With all that being said, my name is Toki Uzuru, and this is Toki saying Toki out.